Josh.
No, you're not supposed to have mints on the podcast. No, mints for a no. No more mints.
5-second rule.
All I hear is you sucking on them, and I have to cut it out. That's annoying.
Not true.
Yes, it is. I'll send you footage of you going. Because that's what the fuck it sounds
Just
like.
a little.
That's what it sounds like.
Dude's got 3 in his mouth right now.
I had 2.
Adrian loves
gonna give
having
him a
2 in
kiss.
his mouth. It's better than 1. I know that.
I'm gonna give you a kiss.
Okay, I've been gone for a week. Come give me a kiss. I kind of missed you guys. You all want to kiss real quick before we start?
Why are you touching your titties as you say that?
He had
though?
to flatten it.
I know.
Flatten my nipples. Matt already assured me that you can't see my nipples through this shirt. So if he lied
can.
to me, oh fuck, Matt, you lied to me.
It's very thin.
You asked if your nipples poked through. No.
Yes.
No, they don't.
I can very much see his nipple right now.
Okay, yeah, the see-through, but like,
No, I can see the nipple indent.
because you just went like this.
That's true. You made your nipples hard. That's on you.
You made your nipples hard.
Joint effort.
Ba ba ba. Na na na. Na na na. Na na na. I love.
Okay, thank you.
Mm.
Why is it not on? Oh, I unplugged you because we were going to a vacation. I didn't. That's my bad, actually. Can we do a clap though?
Well, he doesn't have his hands.
Did it?
Okay. We're good. We don't need to do it.
Good job, Josh. I told you guys about how I found that Satan stuff while working on the job, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was just straight Satanism. Cause like, dude, it was a bunch of squishmallows, pink and bright, cute ass, fluffy animals.
And then Satanism.
And then it was a fucking black book with a pentagram on it, with all black everything. And then there was a goat stuffed animal with goat eyes and demon horns with a Satan symbol etched onto its chest that looked like stitches.
Did it have the back taken out so you could fuck it?
No, I don't know.
I know Matt's kept some of those in his house before.
What?
What the fuck, bro?
You told us a story about how your dad had one of those or something like that.
Yeah, it was a sheep though.
Oh, it was a sheep. What's the difference?
I'd fuck a sheep over a goat.
Honestly, yeah.
What?
You're telling me you'd rather fuck a goat
I
than
don't
a
want to
sheep?
fuck either of
Gun
them.
to your head.
Gun to my head.
Gun on my head, blow my brains out. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I can fuck a sheep. Fuck you, dude. You're a hardy little bitch. God damn. He's a chubby little horny bitch.
Yeah.
He said Adrian likes to get the Snickers bar out and he likes to lick the vein on the top of it before he eats it. That's the kind of Adrian he is.
That is a super freak. Oh my god, the vein on the Snickers, he said. Oh my god. I knew exactly what you were talking about when you said the vein on the Snickers.
Yeah.
But like I've never thought about it as a vein.
Yeah, because
So it's just like
it's just the chocolate folding over the caramel.
No, only little fatties think of it as a vein. We're little fatties.
I don't think.
no, it's being a fucking freak.
Don't you guys wish that they had a vein on both sides of the Snickers?
Oh my god.
Dude, I'm so glad they don't have the vein on both sides of the Snickers because Adrian would be deep throat in a family size.
Oh my god.
So what did you guys do this week?
You like Twix, right, Josh?
I do like Twix. Yeah, not
Yeah.
too many of them, but I do enjoy the Twix.
Left or right?
No, because he likes 2 at once.
And knows me.
Left and right.
That's a left one. That's a
Left.
right one.
Right.
Dude,
Right, left, right.
You ever seen the commercial where they have 2 Twix factories next to each other
Right
and
next
one's
to
left,
each
one's
other.
right?
Those are kind of fire. Not gonna lie.
That's a
Dude, the
good
goldfish commercials where they're all underneath the bed.
What? wait.
I know exactly what he's talking about.
When
But
the-
this
when- yeah.
motherfucker, bro.
When the goldfish are under the bed doing like skateboard tricks and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
okay,
Yeah,
I
they're
got it.
living in
You
shit.
started talking
yeah.
about a commercial that instantly made me think about the goldfish
I
commercials.
know, you just have like fun ticks for us to play around with.
Yeah.
You ever just be watching a commercial and it's like some random shit,
Dude,
and then
I'm-
and then eventually at the end it's about like, oh yeah, go check your go see your doctor and make sure you don't have erectile dysfunction. I was like, oh, so that's what this is about.
So that's what is targeting you lately? What
That's
ads are targeting?
TV, bro. I don't know. TV ads are just random.
Fair. I went to a drag show this week. It was pretty fun, actually. But this is my thing with drag shows, and this is not a comment on the gay community, but maybe a suggestion.
What is your suggestion for the gay community?
Did you know that a drag show is all lip syncing? These people aren't the performers aren't actually singing.
It's more, I think, about the dressing and the dancing.
Yeah.
Than like.
But like, I
I
want to hear dudes hitting the high notes.
I think some do though.
There's some fine ass men in there.
All right.
So I go into the men's bathroom of a gay bar. You guys ever been in the men's bathroom of a gay bar?
I've never been to a gay bar.
He played that one well. He played that so well. Oh, my God, I'm proud of that.
But no.
But they give away condoms for free there. You know how you always got to pay 25 cents in a condom machine in a bar? There's just a giant box on the wall that has the most condoms I've ever seen. I just had pockets full of condoms when I was leaving, bro. I just stuffed my pockets. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to start a business.
What?
Wow.
No, there was no glory hole, Adrian. I checked. Oh, okay. So there was
my God.
Arizona changed him.
it was fucking hot.
Also, you don't look any more tan than than you did.
I fell asleep in the sun for like 4 hours one day. I swear to God.
This
I
motherfucker.
like
He's
10.
so like, bro, I look so tan. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. He looks exactly the fucking same.
When I got here, he was asking me, he's like, so do I look tanner? I'm like, no.
That's always a joke with me, bro. I'm always white. I'm a ghost man.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's funny though. It's a funny joke.
Just so you know.
Because I believed it too
Why
yesterday.
did you believe it?
I don't know.
Hold on. Verbatim, what I told you yesterday is I go, hey, Adrian, you know how brown you are? I'm looking a little bit better than you right now.
I don't remember exactly what it was.
And you believed that?
I don't remember exactly, bro. But I don't know. Yeah, I believed it, man.
You know how brown you are? I'm looking a little bit better than that.
Well, isn't being brown a compliment? Isn't it like 2025, the dark you are, the better?
No, but then you said unfortunately after that.
Oh, did I? I don't remember that.
Yeah, because you're like, because Mark was like, oh yeah, because he's Mexican, and you're like, yeah, unfortunately. I was like, oh, well, I mean, yeah.
Damn.
You got the genetics. You need a haircut. You know what your hair looks like right now?
Huh.
You look like a Lego man. That's weird.
You do kind of look like that Lego with the big black hair piece. Yeah.
Like the Superman piece, bro. You got the Count Dracula was a Lego piece that did your hair. I played so much golf this week.
Golf's so boring.
Golf is so much fun.
I've always hated golf.
Play golf with Josh and you'll like golf.
Playing with them was not bad because we don't play regular golf. You play scramble, and you just go wherever the closest person is, like the ball gets. So it's not a long ass fucking game.
Instead of a 5-hour game, we play a 2-hour game.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's much
and we
more
just get
fun.
high as fuck the whole time.
I'll bring a flask.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think you can bring outside drinks in. That's how golf courses make their money, is they charge you for beverages.
Why are you sneaking in?
That's a rebel.
They don't got metal detectors. I'll sneak a gun in.
Fuck, I hit it in the water.
What? Wait, are you shooting at the ball or at us?
No, hit the ball. Hit the ball in the water.
He got so mad at the
like,
ball
yeah,
that he's just shooting at it now.
You swing, you hit it, it goes flying, hits the tree, flying in the water. Fuck, throws the club in the water. Fuck.
Most people like slam their club into the ground. Matt's got a he's just lighting up a fucking.
When Matt's done with golf, there's just holes all over the fucking golf.
He's got a shotgun, so he's constantly cocking it and shooting it.
Just line up the shot. All right. I'm hitting the ball with the
I
shotgun.
was gonna say you don't even have a club at that point.
Crack. Fuck.
Pull!
Pull.
That's a good business idea. So you know how people are mixing two different sports and we get like axe throwing out of it? Let's mix golf and a shooting range.
Wow. Oh yeah, and you only threw up the once, right? You said?
I did throw up one time, and thank God it was not from alcohol.
This is Josh in the night.
in the night.
No, at the end of the night.
Or at the end of the night.
So that's the point that you got to.
I had a chocolate milk at a breakfast place, and I'm pretty sure it was old milk.
You throw up at the place?
Yeah,
or?
I took like 2 sips of it before my breakfast got to me. I got up and went to the thing, threw up, and came back and ate my breakfast.
Hell yeah.
Because I was fine after I threw
Yeah.
up. That's food poisoning, right? No?
You literally just ate.
Like, my body
spoiled-
got rid of what was bad.
You
and
just
then
ate
I moved-
spoiled milk and it upset your stomach, so your body rejected it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened.
There was a time where I didn't know it was food poisoning at the time, but it was actually in high school. I was living at my mom's condo.
You were living with your parents still in high school, you fucking
I know.
loser?
It was so bad. But we were all making different dishes in foods class, and some people were making they made like a shrimp dish, and it was severely undercooked.
Mm.
We all did seafood courses, or majority of us did, and it all went well. Like it all went really well, except that one group.
Yeah.
And I remember sitting on the toilet in a cold sweat, explosive diarrhea, and then my stomach was still hurting. I'm like, oh no. And I didn't know where to go, so I just threw myself over, still on the toilet, and just puked all into the tub. And I went back into my room and passed out. Forgot about everything. So when I went back up, when I woke up the next morning, the puke was just still in the tub.
Oh!
That's disgusting.
Probably smelled like shit.
Yeah, it was bad. I had to clean it up
Oh!
after throwing up again.
I was at a buddy's house once, and we were smoking weed when we were underage and probably not allowed to be smoking weed at their house. And he took a huge drag from this thing, and he was like, I don't feel good. And he went to the bathroom, and he's sitting on the toilet, and we're just like bringing him waters. You know how people just sit on the toilet, like holding their head. Like he's not like shitting or anything. He's just sitting. He's just sitting on the toilet.
Yeah.
Like the door's open. Like people are just like, "You okay, man?" Like that sort of
Yeah.
thing. And he just projectile vomits on the rug in front of the toilet, right? And then gets a text from his mom, and it's like, "I'm gonna be home in 10 minutes." And we're all stoned as shit, freaking out. There's puke everywhere on this rug. So dude picks up the rug and throws it into the tub and just starts scraping it off. He's scraping it off. He's washing it down. He's got the shower head and he's scraping off the puke. It's going down the tub. Gets it and he fucking like wrings it out and just throws it over like the side of like the fence in the backyard or whatever. And he's like, "Oh, we just spilled something on it." But moral of the story is,
did you get away with it or did you not?
I don't think we did. But I got away with it, but I'm pretty sure he got in trouble. They were like, "Get out of here," and we left. He probably got in big trouble. But anyways, I saw a guy scraping puke off with his hand into the. So if you ever feel bad, just think about that story. It could be worse.
I mean, I'm gonna shit in your underpants.
Whose is this? It's like the White Lotus.
They shit in somebody's.
That's why I did not watch the second season, and I will not watch the third probably because Cassie already did it without me. But the climax of these two dudes like being at each other's throats for 7 goddamn episodes is the one dude sneaking into the other guy's room just to take his shit into his suitcase. And they full on show this guy like ass spread, like poop come like it's a shot from the side. So you see him like the poop just come out horizontally from his ass and fall into the suitcase. And it's just like, this is an Emmy-winning television show.
Somebody's shitting in somebody else's fucking.
That's literally how. Well, I'm not gonna spoil it for you if you are gonna watch it. There is something that happens.
Not.
Okay, the guy ends up.
What?
Are you okay?
The show. This is what you were telling me to watch with my girlfriend.
Yeah, that's why I was like, okay. So I was like 6 episodes in, right? And I go to Matt. I go, okay, you should watch this with your girlfriend. I think you guys would enjoy it. I watch the next episode. I come into work the next day. I go, okay, do not watch this with your girlfriend.
And at that point, I'm like, oh, she's already seen like two seasons already.
Well, then she saw that.
Yeah, probably.
Should ask her about it.
I'm not gonna just straight up ask her. You see somebody poop?
Yeah, why not?
She's do you want me to watch? Like, don't ask your girlfriend that.
No, I'm not going to.
Does your girlfriend ever want to watch you poop? It's a red flag.
Why is it a red flag?
You're doing it already?
No, but
why'd you say why is it a red flag? Like you're
no. But why is
Yes, I'm taking a shit.
No, but why is it a red flag? I'm curious.
I don't know.
I mean, I would say it's a red flag if your girlfriend wants to.
Is it like she's shitting in the same room, or you're shitting in the same room like when she's taking a shower, or is it she like this?
I wouldn't even shit if she's taking a shower.
I walked through a fucking bathroom at the airport and thought I was being shot at. It was one of those ones that's like, bop, bop. And I was like, oh man. Like,
what?
Yeah. I was walking out of the thing, like going to, like between taking a piss and washing my hands. So I was walking past the stall and the dude's cowboy boots went like this under the stall. And I heard gunshots, but it was just his asshole. I was like, damn, I knew we were in the South, but come on.
Yeet. I'm just imagining that you see his cowboy boots. Just,
Yay! Oh.
Motherfucker definitely has a conceal and carry permit.
The spurs on the back.
Oh, it's a funny ass visual.
Well, it wasn't a funny smell.
Did they ever talk about the time we were gonna take SATs? What are those?
Yeah,
The
SATs.
SATs or whatever. And my first period is Spanish class.
Can I guess what you got?
Sure.
25%.
I got an F, so I don't know.
That was a funny joke. Nobody thought it was funny.
I got it.
It was funny.
Okay, what was going on? SATs?
So we would always play Uno in the beginning of class, and I never paid attention. But there's this one day, my stomach was killing. And it was like, I'm rushing through this test.
Motherfucker had to play dose.
We were taking the SAT, and I'm rushing through this, or it was like, I'm starting to rush through this test, and I'm like, I look at my teacher. My desk is right next to the teacher's because I would always be goofing off.
Of course you were that kid.
Like right next to it?
No, so everybody sits in the front and he's the kid that's sitting
literally.
there.
So where the monitor is and where Josh is, my desk, teacher. So yeah, there's always somebody behind me. Yeah. I looked at her, I'm like, I really have to go to the bathroom. And she goes like, is it like an emergency? We're taking the SATs. I'm like, it's really bad. She's like, okay, sure, whatever. I go to the bathroom, run off, and the bathroom's like right across the hall, thankfully. I obliterate this toilet, dude. Like, you don't think like this type of shit is
like you had 2 Shamrock Shakes in one day obliterate the toilet?
Even worse than that. It was a monstrosity in a single bowl.
A monstrosity makes it sound like it was one big piece, Matt. You got to be more specific now. Was it a monstrosity or was it a lot of shit?
Yes.
I don't want the answer. Continue the story.
The toilet bowl was full.
It was,
yes.
There was more shit than water in the toilet.
Yes. Yes. It was like the mound of dinosaur shit in Jurassic Park.
Yo, wait, pause real quick. Does that ever happen? Like where shit like, so sometimes it comes out in like like just good looking poop, but sometimes it kind of just like stacks on top of each other.
That means you're constipated, dog.
Yeah, but I'm not. Have you never been constipated?
Yeah, I've had the hemorrhoids.
So
I said, fuck you. Fuck you.
I'm going to tell the doctors to put the finger in your butt again. Anyways,
Matt was taking the SATs. He didn't make it. He obliterated the toilet.
But then I said something.
Yeah, you're talking about making a perfect turd.
Oh yeah. So when your poop like just kind of stacks on top of each other, and then the poop ends up like above the water, does it ever smell?
It always smells.
But like more than regularly.
Why the fuck wouldn't it smell? If obviously it smells if there's.
But that's what I'm saying.
Because there's air contact.
That's what I'm saying.
You made air contact with your shit.
Yeah. So like.
Okay, but like I don't make like perfect spiral shits.
I'm not saying I have, but I'm not saying I do.
Because you've told me that you've moved your ass around on the toilet seat to make it.
Only once.
If I'm gonna have a good shit, they're always gonna come out as logs. They're not gonna come out as a perfect spiral. They're not gonna
shit like a dog.
Well, yeah, because sometimes I'm scared.
Of?
Because dogs are scared when they shit all the time. That's why they look around like they're doing something weird.
What do you mean? Like,
they're not scared. They're fucking.
They're looking for predators.
They're vulnerable as fuck.
That's scary.
Anybody's shit is gonna come out like a straight log, or it'll come out as nuggets.
That's constipated. I know this. I've got a manual. I'll show it to you.
I've got a manual.
And furthermore, sometimes after I've done too much of my fiber, sometimes I take too big of scoops and the log starts coming out. Sometimes it doesn't end. Sometimes it's too long. And I'm like, if this doesn't end, what happens?
What do you mean? What? It's gonna end. You're not just gonna shit constantly.
If it hits the bottom of the bowl before it.
Oh, then you squeeze your asshole.
You pinch it off?
You just pinch it off.
I can't. Because then I have to refocus and re-get all my juju to
because
push out this shit. It's like you have
once
to...
you pinch off, then you're giving yourself a little second to rest and like give yourself a breather.
You push through that second. If you push through, you'll keep going.
No
I swear
wonder
to God.
you have fucking hemorrhoids. What the fuck? Josh is just constantly taking a shit. Just pushing to all fucking hell.
Yeah. So anyway, going back to what I was saying,
You were taking a shit in the SATs.
yeah. So it was. I had the Hershey squirts, right?
You filled the toilet.
Filled the toilet above the water.
Uh-huh.
I was in there for a while. Came back. My friend at the time, he was waiting to use the bathroom, and I had the boys pass. And we always keep our door cracked because it locks on its own. So I pulled the door open. He's waiting. I give him the pass. I go sit at my desk, and he goes in. Not even 30 seconds later, you hear. I don't know if he threw it, but he started gagging really badly and had walked out of the bathroom.
On his friend in fucking high school.
Yo, is that why you guys aren't friends anymore?
That's not the reason.
He stopped talking to you after that?
Freaky fuck.
You're the one licking the vein on top of a Snickers.
Bitch. I didn't even know it was called a vein. You definitely do that, you fucking...
It's definitely called a vein. I'm
No.
pretty sure the Snickers company calls it a vein too.
I don't think so. I don't think anybody calls it a vein.
I
I
think
think it's just the freaks like you, brother.
Snickers at one point, a year or two ago, they took the vein away and the internet freaked out. They were like, "Give me my vein back to the top of my Snickers."
Is that what that was about?
Yeah, that was what it was about. Yeah,
I remember,
You
seeing
this?
that.
Yeah,
actually.
it was definitely
Yeah.
a thing. Yeah, you don't remember
What
that?
the fuck?
So people were actually upset that the vein was missing.
I do remember this. He is not crazy.
I remember the whole the top being smoothed out and people complaining about it, but I don't remember it being called a vein.
No, it wins. Yeah. People were like, "We need the vein."
Do you see that they're going to be adding DMT effects?
Oh, to Schedule 1.
Mhm.
Well,
Adrian, you
I
can finally
saw
try it.
that.
It's a kaleidoscope. It's not an actual.
No, but I also don't know if it's real or not.
Well, I mean, think about how real the weed smoking is in the game and compare it to that.
They're also going to be adding heroin and other drugs to the game.
Hell
No,
yeah.
I know, but I'm more just saying if they're actually going to add DMT.
You want to smoke DMT?
No.
Me
Not
neither.
anymore.
Good.
I think I passed that. I should have. If I was going to, I
Should have done it 10 years ago
Yeah.
when he was 15.
I'm gonna melt my brain now.
Mm-hmm. I don't like melting.
Probably not gonna do acid again either.
I do mushrooms.
I
like
do
mu-
mushrooms,
I like natural stuff.
but like microdose.
Yeah, I would do a vast amount of mushrooms, but no more than 2 grams, maybe.
I told you my dad wanted to do mushrooms with me, right?
No, but
Mm-hmm.
Never
And we
had-
were
didn't
we were
happen?
talking about it. We got on the conversation if I've done anything else other than weed. I told him I've done LSD, I've done an acid tab.
you get grounded.
No, I think this is 2 years ago, when he just moved into his new house.
Mhm.
But then we were talking around the subject of mushrooms, and he said he's somewhat taken them, and then I said
That means he's taken them.
Yeah.
He's somewhat take. You don't somewhat take mushrooms.
yeah.
I
said,
somewhat sniffed a line of cocaine.
Right.
Yeah.
but I told him I wanted to do mushrooms, and he said that he would do it with me, but I'd have to be with him.
Oh my god.
So I've been watching Superman and Lois. I have my question
Uh-huh.
revolves around this. So both, you know how Superman flies. He does
Yeah.
this, right?
Superman does the whoo sometimes too.
Right.
Yeah.
My
He
question
ends up
for
like
you
Jack
guys:
Matt's saying he ends up like
He does
this.
end up like that. Yeah.
what's your flying? How are you flying?
just flicking the world off.
That's funny.
No, so I'm more saying while you're flying.
That's what I'm saying.
I think I would do a one arm. I think I'd do.
I'm going one arm, but I'm going like this.
Because my thing with the one arm is I'm deflecting the bugs. I need something in my way, you know.
Yeah, I'm not just.
You know damn well if you could fly in real life, you need goggles. You need a mask. You can't just be like, I almost did that, and then I realized it could be taken out of context.
With Dragon Ball, the way that they with their
Don't
flying,
they do the?
they do a lot of
Uh-huh.
their arms straight out like this, but they have aura around them whenever
You
they
want
fly.
an aura around you. You I got it. Like the kid from Charlie Brown that has the dust going around it. That's Matt when he takes off.
No, so they
shits to take off and it just flies flying around him.
That's so funny. Okay, I'm sorry, buddy. Hit me with it.
no, they have an aura, so there's stuff around them like a barrier. So obviously bugs or stuff won't fly into their face. But with Superman, they obviously cut it out.
What's your aura?
No, I'm not gonna use an orb when I fly.
It's a rainbow. You know what I did not like about the Mexican restaurants in Arizona?
What?
They all do white rice. What is with that?
What?
White rice Mexican. You know how Spanish rice is like maybe white.
It's
something?
yellow rice. It's yellow rice.
Not in Arizona. It was right.
That feels wrong.
But it tasted the same.
It was not as good as like the places I like around here, which was.
But it was white.
It was white rice. Yeah.
Well, because the rice that we use it is just jasmine rice. We use regular
but
rice.
Even that still comes a little like.
It's a little bit brown, but not much browner than white rice.
Is it a way that they made it? Maybe.
It's definitely the way they made it. They
what
didn't
did you put in it to make it brown?
A lot of tomato, not a lot, but a good amount of tomato, which
But
obviously
that's what
adds
turns the
red,
color.
and then chicken broth as well. So I don't know what they didn't. I don't know what they did.
I mean, it was good, but like.
But it didn't taste like the rice out here.
I got mini enchiladas, mini quesadillas, and side of rice, and then we got nachos to split. And it was pretty fire. But I was also extremely fucking wasted.
Hell yeah.
I was like 6 or 7 vodka sodas deep by that point. He was like, "You're gonna throw up." I was like, "I'm not gonna throw up."
That's what you're just known for now, bro.
No, I'm not known for it. Everybody's known for throwing up while puking. I'm known for not knowing my limits.
Yeah, I saw you react to that as well.
Throwing up while puking.
Yeah, I just saw Matt go.
You know what I meant. I meant to say drinking.
But yeah, you've definitely puked the most out of anybody.
You want to start?
Puking?
Yeah. I'll get Matt over there and start shoving his fingers down your throat.
What the fuck?
I'll just do it now. I'll shove my own fingers down my throat.
Do it.
I can do it without shoving my fingers down my throat.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Like actually throw up?
How?
I can trigger my gag reflex.
With your tongue, or like you just think about Adrian in the shower, or like what's
Usually, no.
usually you think about Adrian in the shower?
And it makes me gag.
It's when he's about to nut. He likes to gag when he thinks about you in the shower. Yep, we got there. Okay, so
This dude is a freak.
yeah, man.
I guess this is kind of like how, when Ty was talking about how like he can block off his sense of smell.
You can like do the opposite, but with your gag reflex, you can induce your.
Do it.
No.
But like make yourself gag. Like I want like actually gag. But yeah, he's doing it with his tongue. Okay.
He's gonna throw up. I was so scared.
I saw his face change and I was like, okay, that's real.
I got tears in my eyes.
I know.
He was trying so hard to vomit for his friends.
I made it happen right at the end.
Did you throw up in your mouth a little bit?
No.
You
Oh, I feel it in my stomach now, though.
Do we have to get going? God damn, Matt's gonna throw up everywhere.
Are you good?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even need to stick my fingers down my throat. I figured
That's wild.
I hated doing that.
Wait, you used to do that?
Yeah, because I would always be really sick and I could never get it out.
Well, yeah, you don't do that?
No, what you do is
just trigger it?
That's not how I trigger it. You bend down and you take a deep whiff of whoever's shit was in the toilet before you, and then you just.
Fuck.
That's never happened to you before, where you're throwing up in a toilet and you accidentally take a whiff of your own puke and you just throw up more.
Well,
You're
yeah,
like,
that's
so gross."
different.
Not gonna lie, that's why anytime like I puke, I give myself like 5-10 seconds, and if I'm not puking right away, I flush. Because then I know if I don't, I'm gonna puke again and I'm gonna smell all of it again.
But you want that because you want it to come all out.
I want it all to come out organically, not from the smell of my own puke.
It's still gonna come out organically.
It's not organically. That's me. That's the thing is like,
What if you got
I'm so sensitive to vomit that to the point that like I need to do that, or I will literally just keep vomiting to the point that like.
So what, you had food poisoning, or if you have food poisoning, if you have to poop and duke, poop and duke.
Nope.
Poop and duke.
Nope.
Poop and puke.
Yep.
Poop and puke.
Puke and Duke.
Puke and duke. Got it. Thank you, Matt. Puke and duke. Got it. Have you puke and duke?
What is your question?
I forgot. I was so like certain. I was.
Matt said poop and Duke. Tried to say it 30 fucking times. Didn't even ask me a question.
Is that like the worst situation for you then? Because it's just like the most smells.
Well, yeah, that's why I don't like. Anytime that's happened,
You're just like puke, duke, puke, duke, puke, duke. Smell. Oh,
pretty much, yeah.
that's disgusting.
So for what I basically do is I move my uvula to the back of my throat.
I'll move the.
I push my tongue. It doesn't move. It goes down to the bottom of my mouth.
So does it go back or does it go towards the front of your mouth?
My tongue. It goes like this.
Motherfucker, what?
He said it goes like this and went.
I know.
We can't see inside
So
your
you
mouth.
push it into the bottom of your bottom teeth.
To like secure it and hold it down so that it doesn't go to the back of my throat and I start choking.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
And then I'm using the rest of it in my throat to pull my uvula to the back of my throat.
No, I see what you're doing. Oh, yeah, no.
I do that when I'm choking on a mozzarella stick. I don't do that to induce vomiting.
Yeah, I literally just, yeah.
That's kind of nuts, though. You should take that to America's Got Talent. Hi, my name is Matt.
Simon Cowell. I can make my. Oh, that's not Simon Cowell. That's fucking.
No, that's Simon Cowell.
American Idol.
No, Simon Cowell's on America's Got Talent now.
Is he?
Yeah, 'cause he made the switch like 10 years ago, dog.
I can throw up at will.
Yeah. Wait, isn't the bald dude? What's
Howie Mandel. Come
Thank
on.
you.
Germaphobe.
Yeah. So yeah, if you did that in front of him, oh,
He'd probably pass out.
mm-hmm.
Golden ticket. You won the golden.
But when I was younger,
They've got such weird stuff.
I would always say like my stomach really, really hurts and I feel like I have to throw up, but I can't throw up. My
Golden buzzer.
mom would say,
Golden buzzer.
stick your finger down your throat, and I did, and it always hurt so badly. And
Because you were probably jamming them in there.
probably.
Man's deep throating his
He's got
fingers.
fist in his mouth.
So I eventually just figured out a way to do it without using my fingers.
Can you put your whole fist in your mouth
No.
instead of having to fucking put your fingers in your mouth?
I really want you to take that to America's Got Talent and see how far you can get.
Wow.
You ever gonna get a new sweater?
Ones are not ugly.
You just got a haircut though.
I did.
He's still ugly.
I can't believe you're getting a perm.
I know.
You gonna have it on next podcast or the following?
I will have it
Not
the
next-
following.
podcast? How long is a perm?
Like, what do you mean?
Like how long does it last?
For me, it's gonna last about like 2 months.
Not bad.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the hiccups. Get the straw thing. To pull out your wiener.
What's weird?
That's regular favorite.
What the fuck? What was you saying though?
I was gonna say what's weird is I like when I hiccup, I only get like 4 or 5 hiccups and then I'm done.
He goes.
I think you baby barf.
Maybe. Could be both. Why is it called baby barf?
It's a small barf. Or it's like equivalent to a baby barfing.
It's just
The
like
amount.
when you shake a baby too much after they're done eating, it's like it
Wait.
just like falls out of their mouth.
Wait,
It's not
when you shake a baby too much after they're done eating, do you do that normally?
not like on purpose, but like
Are you
not-
done eating?
Babies are so stupid.
Yeah, babies are dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't vomit. It just falls out of their mouth.
Hold on, I might have to fart. No, I don't want to shit myself.
Yeah.
Do
shit
it.
yourself.
Do it. Thank you for making this.
Third effort.
Yeah, goodbye, everybody.
Joint effort.
I'm just getting canceled.
I'm not getting canceled. I'm making waves. They had ice cream at this place that I went to.
Fuck off.
The ice cream was so good. I didn't have any, but it looked good.